Peanut here. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Today we're going to be playing Hardcore Team Deathmatch on Fringe. Now, that's just going to be the background gameplay. Now, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on this channel today. I'm going to be telling my first ever story on this channel. Now, if this does do good, and you guys do like it, let me know in the comments. Leave a like. You guys don't know. You guys really don't know how much support that really shows, and that really encourages me to make more videos like this. So, without further ado, let's hop right into this video. So, the title of this video is going to be called The Time I Was Placed in 4th Grade. Now, most people are going to see that and be like, what's so wrong with being placed in 4th grade? You gotta go through it sometime. Yeah, well, mine was a little bit different. You see, I was placed in the 4th grade, and this is my first time at this new school. I just transferred from a different school. I don't know anybody here. Don't really know my way around. And, yeah, so that's really it. And, that's just where it starts. Now, I walk into my classroom, and I just start placing my things in the desk. Just trying to be on top of everything, not having to be told to do anything. Just being ready. So, I place all my things in the desk, not even paying attention to what's really going around me. And, after I place my things in my desk, my teacher goes ahead and says, guys, please go ahead and take your bags out to your lockers and go ahead and read the board. So I took my backpack out to my locker and I came back and I sat down and I proceeded to read the board. Now, I read the board and it had said, first thing on the top, welcome to the 4th grade. Now, I looked at that and ran it through my head a couple of times and I was like, what the heck? There's no way. I grabbed my stuff, I went outside to my locker, put my stuff in my bag, and I walked back in and said, I'm supposed to be in the 5th grade, why am I in here right now? And immediately things started rushing through my head, like, yo, what if you got held back? And then I thought, but my grades weren't bad, I got good grades. So, she didn't really know what to say to that. She was kind of confused, you know. I'd be a little confused if a kid just walked up to me and said, yo, I'm supposed to be in the 5th grade. Yo, why am I here? So, she was confused. She just sent me to the office. So, I took my things and myself to the office. Now, it was a little weird explaining myself to them. They weren't sure what to think of it either. So, basically, they just called the superintendent in. Now, when they called the superintendent in, it took him a while to get there because, you know, he's the highest man of the district, I guess. He really runs it all. So, I bet you he's really busy. That's probably why it took him so long. But, you know, no excuses. I really don't know. But, so he finally showed up, and he asked me some questions. Just like, he really had a conversation with me. He really didn't ask me anything about what's really going on around me. So, he ends up calling some lady in. A few hours later, this lady shows up, and, when she shows up, she has, questions for me, too. She starts to ask me different questions, like how old I am, and things like that. Just personal questions, and I really wasn't sure why she was asking me these questions. She didn't have a clipboard, she didn't have anything she was writing down. She just started to ask me questions. Now, I asked her if I could use the bathroom, so I stepped aside, used the bathroom, and I came back. Now, when I came back this time, she actually had a clipboard, she had a sheet, and she had a few pens. Now, she gave me a pen, and she gave me the clipboard, and said, fill this out. So I filled it out. It was asking me questions about where I used to go to school, what city was it in, the zip code, what my old principal's name was, the superintendent, just things like that. It was weird. And, so I just filled it out. I didn't want to get in trouble on my first day of school. It was sketchy, but I did it anyway, just because I knew I could probably trust him. Not real sure of that, but I did it. So, I filled that out, and then, mind you guys, it's around 12 o'clock, and we get out in the elementary I go to, or used to go to. We get out there at 3:30, I believe, and so it's about 12 o'clock, and by the time she had this filled out and everything, and she had submitted it to wherever she sent it to, and they sent something back, and this was all fax, so it all went pretty quick, and basically, she just found me a classroom, didn't really tell me anything, just said come with me, and I followed her down the school hallway, not real sure where I was going, so she led me. So she led me to the classroom, and the teacher's name is Mrs. Beckman. Now, so I went in there, and as soon as I opened the door, everyone just kind of snapped their necks to freaking look at me. It was scary. Everyone just started staring as I started placing my things in my desk. It was just really awkward all the way around. And so I did that. I put my backpack out in the lockers. I came back in and still everybody's staring at me. I'm not real sure why they're staring at me. I do kind of know. Yeah, I'm late. They think I'm late on my first day of school. But they really don't know what's going on. So it's been a few years now as a 9th grader, a freshman in high school. I'm kind of looking back on this because I'm once again going to be a newbie in a school, because you're a newbie in elementary when you switch to new schools, you're a newbie when you go up to the middle school, and then you're a newbie when you reach high school now. So I just started thinking about this. I figured, why not post this content on YouTube? It'd give me something to talk about. Now, so I did all that, and I've told my friends what really happened, and they all kind of laugh at it now. We all just look back on it as a joke, and it was really stressful. It involved my parents, the principal, my old school principal, my old school superintendent. It just involved a whole bunch of people, and it was just super unnecessary, I think. And I don't understand why you need all these people just to find me a classroom. I mean, it took them almost 3/4 of the school day to freaking find me a classroom. Now, on the first day of school, you're supposed to have like a briefing thing where teachers give you a bunch of papers, they tell you what's going on in their class, just things like that. And, you know, I wasn't there for it all, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. So I just got handed a boatload of papers, things like, is your child allowed to use the internet, and things like that. So, of course, I had to take all that home, get that stuff signed, liability forms, school physicals, stuff like that. But, so yeah, I did that, and I took that home, came back, and everything was all good for me. So that was pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's not really much that was left to it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, leave it a like. This is my first storytelling video, so let me know how I did on it. Other than that, if you are new, subscribe to my channel for more daily content. Twitter and Instagram links will be in the description. Go ahead and follow me on both those sites. My name is Peanut. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'm out. Peace.